What if I told you that there's been a fire that has been burning for over 1500 years? This fire is called the Atashbaram, and it is a sacred fire that is a part of a Zoroastrian temple. The name means fire of victory, and it's one of the most important places for followers of Zoroastrianism. So let us discuss this fire and why it's important for followers of Zoroastrianism. But to do that, we first must discuss what exactly is Zoroastrianism. Zoroastrianism is one of the world's oldest religions. It began in ancient Persia, which is now modern-day Iran, more than 3,000 years ago. The religion was founded by a man named Zoroaster, also known as Zarathustra. He taught that there is one God, the true God, called Ahura Mazda, who represents all that is good in the world. Zoroastrians believe that life is a constant struggle between good and evil, and that people must choose to live in truth, kindness, and purity. This religion also had a huge influence on later religions like Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Ideas like heaven and hell, a final judgment, and the battle between good and evil all appeared in Zoroastrian beliefs long before they were found in other major religions. Now, even though Zoroastrianism is much smaller today, with most of its followers living in Iran or India, it is still practiced and respected as a faith with deep traditions and symbols. And one of the most powerful symbols in Zoroastrianism is fire. See, fire plays a central role in Zoroastrianism. It is not worshipped as a god, but it is seen as a symbol of truth and the divine presence of Ahura Mazda, the god. In Zoroastrian temples known as fire temples, a sacred fire is kept burning at all times. This fire is tended to by priests who ensure it is never allowed to go out. The fire is a reminder of the eternal light of wisdom and the constant battle between good and evil. Zoroastrians pray in front of the fire, perform rituals around it, and treat it with deep respect. They believe that the fire helps connect the physical world with the spiritual one. It also represents the light of truth, which is central to how followers of this faith try to live their lives. Because of this, keeping a fire burning for hundreds or even thousands of years is more than just tradition. It's a sacred duty. One of the most famous of these fires is the one in Yazd, Iran. The Atashbaram in Yazd, Iran is one of the most sacred fire temples in the whole Zoroastrian religion. It's located in central Iran and holds a fire that is believed to have been burning continuously for over 1500 years. Creating this fire is not simple. It involves combining 16 different types of fires from sources like lightning, cremation pyre, and even a baker's oven. Each type of fire is purified through a special ritual before being united into one sacred flame. Now, this specific temple in Yazd, Iran was built in the 20th century, but the sacred flame inside of it is much older. It was moved from place to place over the centuries to protect it during times of war and invasion. Eventually, it would find a permanent home in Yazd, Iran, a city with a long Zoroastrian history. The flame is housed in a special chamber where only priests can enter. Visitors can view it from behind a glass wall, and many come from around the world to see it. While the Atashbaram in Yazd, Iran is the most well-known and the longest burning flame, it's not the only one in the world. There are several other Atashbarams, especially in India, where many Zoroastrians migrated centuries ago to escape religious persecution in Iran. In fact, India is home to the majority of the world's Atashbarams. The most famous among them is located in Mumbai and Surat. These temples contain sacred fires that have been burning for hundreds of years and are carefully tended by trained Zoroastrian priests. Now, each Atashbaram has strict rules about who can enter, how the fire must be fed, and the rituals that must be followed. The process of creating a new Atashbaram can take years and involves many complex rituals and ceremonies. It's not just lighting the fire, it's about cleansing and uniting the different types of fires into one symbol of divine presence. And so, even though the Zoroastrian community is quite small today, its history is rich and its beliefs continue to influence many people. The fire temples remind us of how powerful simple symbols can be and how traditions can survive across the centuries. And so there's the story of the fire that's been burning for over 1500 years and the religion that it is from. And so if you enjoyed this story, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.